It's called the Magic Book Session. And today Rupal will lend her voice. It'll be a quick session. We'll have half hour of intensive reading. We'll go step by step, very slowly into this beautiful world. Trust me, it's a beginning. It's absolutely gorgeous. Today's the 10th of May. It's a beautiful, magnificent Monday. I should call it a magical Monday. The cues are all there for us. If you look at the book Magic, there's a magical book in the arms of the person who's holding it. And there's a secret symbol. It's inked for life. So this secret we're going to discover. One word changes everything. For more than 20 centuries, words within a sacred text have mystified, confused, and been misunderstood by almost all who read them. Only very few people through history have realized that the words are a riddle, and that once you solve the riddle, once you uncover the mystery, a new world will appear before your eyes. In The Magic, Rhonda Byrne reveals the life changing knowledge to this world. Then, on an incredible 28-day journey, she teaches you how to apply this knowledge in your everyday life. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what your circumstances are, magic is going to change your life. And so it is. I am Prachi Agarwal. I'm the curator for Born 121 for Life. It's all about empowering lives. So let me introduce this beautiful book, which is my favorite go-to book. The Emerald Tablet is absolutely wonderful. It says, by this means, you will acquire the glory of the whole. Can everyone please mute themselves? So I'm going to take a while more I'll change the settings because, all right. Rupal, can you please start reading the book dedicated to you? Thank you.
Thank you, Prachi. Thank you for giving me the pleasure to read this book.
I love your voice, and I think it's going to be very beautiful when this magic unfolds in your voice. So thank you for accepting to be here. Let me tell everyone, Rupal is the most amazing soul I've met. She's beautiful, and her voice is even more beautiful. Let's start the journey.
Thank you. They have to change the page.
Dedicated to you. Please read this.
Yes. So are they changing the page, or should I start with one word changes everything?
No, so let me read the book. Dedicated to you. May the magic open up a whole new world for you.
Prachi.
Yes.
I can't see. There's only magic. What you already read, one word changes everything.
All right.
That's the page that's there right now.
Right now. Why is that happening?
It's okay.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Yes. Now to start.
Now can you read?
Yes.
All right.
Dedicated to you. May the magic open up a new world for you and bring you joy for your entire existence. That is my intention for you and for the world.
How wonderful. So this is what Rupalaya intends to bring magic to your lives. May it open up a brand new world the way it's opened ours. So acknowledgements are extremely important because this book was written with a lot of people, a lot of efforts. So please, let's acknowledge. Let's read.
When I first sit down to write a book, the creation begins as a joyful yet solitary one. There is just the universe and me. Then gradually, the circle begins to widen, encompassing more and more people, all of whom contribute their expertise until finally you are holding the creation of a new book in your hands. The following people were a part of the ever widening circle of creation that allowed the magic to reach you. Thank you to my daughter Sky, who worked tirelessly side by side with me editing, along with Josh Gold, who contributed his scientific knowledge and research skills to help me unite the discoveries of science with the words of religion. Thanks to my editor, Cindy Black from Beyond Words, for her straightforward editing approach and probing questions, which have made me a better writer. Thanks to Nick George for his creative vision, which captured the magic through the interior graphics and the front cover.
I just told you here. So
Yes.
everyone, please remember this
अच्छा
book.
चाय दें
This book is starting.
पानी
So when we have acknowledgements, you have to remember that you have to acknowledge everybody.
6:30 है
Can
Neelam, can you please mute your phone because a lot of people are concentrating here. Thank you so much.
tomorrow I'll change the settings to everyone's.
Yeah.
So remember, acknowledgement is very important. She's expressing a gratitude from the very first time this book opens up. She's grateful to the universe. She's remembering this joyful journey. She was alone in this, and yet there were so many people in her journey. And each one of them added some magic. Also, read the word thank you coming thrice. The logic will come to us very soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is going to be a backbone for the next 1 month. Now let's see that she's acknowledging every person, beginning with Nick and George, who did this beautiful cover, the creative vision which you see in the book. It makes it more magical. It's because of him. Let's read further.
To Shamus Hoare and Carla Thornton at Gozer Media, thanks for the final production of the graphics and thanks for the final production and the layout of the book. Thanks to the secret team who helped me take a new book into the world and who are the backbone of my work. In particular, my sister Jan Child, who heads up the entire publishing team. Andra Kair, who heads up our colossal creative team. Paul Harrington and my sister Glenda Bell, who teamed up with the photographer. Raphael Kilpatrick and the rest of our tree team to create the magic pictures in this book. And thanks to the other secret team members whose behind the scenes work is invaluable. Don Zyke, Mark O'Connor, Mike Gardner, Laurie Sharpov, Corey Johansson, Chai Lee, Betta Bryan, and my daughter Haley. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my publishers, Atria Books and Simon Schuster, to Caroline Reedy, Judith Kaur, Darlene DeLillo, to his fan, James Pervin, Kimberly Goldstein, and Isolide Swar. I am blessed to have such an amazing team of people.
Do you see how much thanks she's giving to every single person? Be it the publisher, be it anyone. Everyone's a backbone, she says. Everyone's done some magic in this beautiful book. She's thanking every single person with integrity. This is our take back from acknowledgement. Never, people flip the first page. Isme kya hai? But let's start with the first page because it's the most important. It's a foundation for the book. So please always try get this attitude of gratitude and start reading it. How wonderful. Let's have the paragraph now.
Thank you, thank you, thank you to Angel Martin Vilayos for his spiritual guidance, love, and wisdom. To my sister Pauline Vernon and my dearest friends and family for their continued support and enthusiasm for my work. And with the deepest gratitude to those great human beings of centuries ago who discovered the truth of life and who left their written words so that we might discover them at exactly the right time. That indefinable life-changing moment when we have the eyes to see and the ears to hear.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this world of magic. It's just the beginning. The magic is yet to unfold, but it's begun. So you are here for a reason. You're here because now you're ready for the spiritual guidance, this love, this wisdom, and all because of deepest gratitude. How wonderful. Things have come in a life for a purpose. You're here for a purpose. This entire 1 month will take us through the contents. Let me read them through for you. So first, we'll talk about, do you believe in magic? Because a lot of us feel like, kya hai magic? Is it really there? What is magic? Magic is all in stories. Second, we'll talk about a great mystery is revealed. How this magic actually came into being, how it was revealed through this beautiful book of secrets. So this is a sequel actually. For those of you who haven't ever met Rhonda Byrne, known about her, welcome to this most fantastic journey. I request each one of you to please see this book of, either read the book of secrets or we have a 90-minute video on YouTube, on Netflix of Magic's Rahasya in Hindi, Magic in English. It's going to be life transforming. Secrets in English, Rahasya in Hindi. So please see that book if you movie if you haven't. And now let's see what's happening. So the great mystery is revealed. We'll be talking about that in this book as well. Now bring the magic back into your life. So this is how we will intertwine the magic back into our everyday lives. The mundane lives is going to become absolutely magical lives. And we're starting on a magical Monday. How wonderful. It's a beautiful cue. So this magical book will be introduced to us in the second section. Then we have 28 days of practices, which will take us to our lifestyle practices. And then we have conclusion. Our magical future awaits us and the magic never ends. Now let's talk about how we are intertwined. How did we believe in magic, or do we believe in magic? It's about people questioning ourselves. Let's question ourselves and reflect inwards. Upal, please read for us. Thank you.
Do you believe in magic? Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Roald Dahl, 1960 to 1990, writer. Remember, remember when you were a child and you looked at life in a total wonder and awe. Life was magical and exciting, and the smallest things were utterly thrilling to you. You were fascinated by the frost on the grass, a butterfly flittering through the air, or any strange leaf or rock on the ground. You were full of excitement when you lost a tooth because it meant the tooth fairy would be coming that night, and you would count down the days to that magical night of Christmas. Even though you had no idea how Santa Claus could get to every child in the world in one night, somehow he did it. And he never let you down. Reindeers could fly. There were fairies in the garden. Pets were like people. Toys had personalities. Dreams came true, and you could touch the stars. Your heart was full of joy. Your imaginations knew no limits. You believed that life was magical. There is an exquisite feeling many of us had as children that everything is good, that every day promises more excitement and adventure, and that nothing could ever thwart our joy for the magic of it all. But somehow, as we grew into adults, responsibilities, problems, and difficulties took their toll on us. We became disillusioned, and the magic we once believed in as children faded and disappeared. It's one of the reasons why, as adults, we love to be around children so that we can experience that feeling we once had, even if it's just for a moment. I'm here to, sorry.
That's fine. So remember, we all have seen magic shows as a child. We all have seen the rabbit popping out of the magician's hat. We all have seen butterflies fluttering. We all have seen so much. And when the tooth fairy came and you had gifts on Christmas under pillows, we all believed in magic. Little did we know that mamas are doing it, or maybe whatever happened. Christmas is beautiful. It's a joy of giving. This book is written by Australian authors. Of course, a lot of Christmas is being talked about. We can talk about in India. There's Diwali, there's Holi, there's magic around of colors, of lights, of glowing warmth hearts. But what happened? As you grow older, students who are here, peer pressure in school, so much is coming our way, and then the magic starts fading. But now is the time that Rhonda Byrne is taking us by the hand in this beautiful journey and making us realize that magic is truly real. So let's continue our journey to understand.
One. I'm here to tell you that the magic you once believed in is true. And it's the disillusioned adult perspective of life that is false. The magic of life is real, and it's as real as you are. In fact, life can be far more wondrous than you ever thought it was as a child, and more breathtaking, awe inspiring, and exciting than anything you've seen before. When you know what to do to bring forth the magic, you will live the life of your dreams. Then you will wonder how you ever could have given up in believing in the magic of life. You may not see the reindeer fly, but you will see the things you always wanted appearing before your eyes. And you will see the things you've dreamed of for so long suddenly happening. You will never know exactly how everything weaved together for your dream to come true because magic works in the invisible realm. And that's the most thrilling part.
So yes, we may not see magic everywhere, but believe you me, you can't see magic, but you can feel magic. There have been times where students have not done very well in exams, but if they're grateful and they're thankful, all of a sudden the marks are much better because there's hope. So, very beautifully, this book will intertwine us into magical world where everything will seem so possible. Whatever we want will happen. And that's so thrilling. You have no idea what's coming your way. My life's magical, and I'm really hoping for your life to be. Let's get on this joyride. Let's continue.
Are you ready to experience the magic again? Are you ready to be filled with awe and wonder every day, like when you were a child? Get ready for the magic. Our adventure begins 2000 years ago when life changing knowledge was hidden within a sacred text.
So, I'll give you a very beautiful fact. 5% of the world's population is holding under 95% of the wealth. Why? They have this magic secret which was there in texts and which was just buried down. Why? Because you could not find it, you should not see it because they didn't want the secret revealed. But thank you, Rhonda Byrne, for bringing this beautiful secret out. And how did this happen? We'll talk about that as well. So on your left hand side there's this book which is a magical book. It's a book of secret, the great mysteries revealed. Let's understand what is this great mystery. How did magic come in our lives? What's this mystery all about? Let's understand. Let's go for it.
A great mystery is revealed. The following passage comes from the Gospel of Matthew in the Holy Scriptures, and it has mystified, confused, and been misunderstood by many people over the centuries. Whoever has will be given more, and he will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken from him. You have to admit that when you read the passage, it appears unjust, as it seems to be saying that the rich will get richer and the poor will get poorer. But there's a riddle to be solved in this passage, a mystery to uncover. And when you know it is a new world, will have opened up for you. The answer to the mystery that has eluded so many for centuries is in one hidden word: gratitude.
Gratitude is the biggest attitude all of us have to embrace. So, whether we believed in magic, whether we didn't believe in magic, now understand one thing: something was there, and that something is now available to all of us. And that's what's going to unfold in this beautiful book. Very simple. This book is so simple that even a child can do it. There's one line which is going to come in every single page and every single section, every single story will be, every single chapter will be: whoever has gratitude will be given more, and he or she will have abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude, even what he or she has will be taken from him or her. How wonderful. Now, some of you will say, what is written? That rich will become richer, poor will become poorer. Yes, because the rich are grateful, they'll keep becoming richer. The poor are all the time complaining and they will become poorer. On the other hand, if the poor starts to become grateful, he'll become richer, and the richer, who's now very great, he's not got no attitude of gratitude. He's all the time complaining. He'll become poorer. So if you have gratitude, you'll get abundance. Whether you're rich, whether you're poor, it doesn't matter. If you have gratitude, everything in your life will unfold magically. This is the biggest attitude to embrace. Let's understand this further.
By the revelation of one hidden word, a cryptic text is made crystal clear. 2000 years have passed since those words were recorded, but they are as true today as they ever were. If you don't take the time to be grateful, you will never have more. And what you do have, you will lose. And the promise of the magic that will happen with gratitude is in these words: If you are grateful, you will be given more and you will have abundance.
So this
From
is
the,
very
sorry,
this is very, no, that's fine. You don't have to say sorry. So if you're grateful, you'll be given much more. Obviously, you will be. See it for yourself in these beautiful chapters that will unfold. You know, the best is all the holy scriptures also talk about it. The Quran has a promise of gratitude. It's very emphatically written there. It says, and remember, when God proclaimed, if you're grateful, I will give you more. But if you're ungrateful, verily, my punishment is indeed severe. So please, even the universe needs you to be grateful. Even your so-called any energy, gods, anything that you believe in, you have to be grateful. Embracing that attitude of gratitude will take you miles and miles further than where you are right now. It doesn't matter what religion we follow or whether you're religious or not. These words from the Holy Scriptures and the Quran apply to you and your life. They're describing a fundamental law of science and the universe. It's a universal law. Let's understand it.
gratitude, it's the universal law. Gratitude operates through a universal law that governs your whole life. According to the law of attraction, which governs all energy in our universe, from the formation of an atom to the movement of the planets, like attracts like. It's because of the law of attraction that the cells of every living creature are held together, as well as the substance of every material object. In your life, the law operates on your thoughts and feelings because they are energy too. And so, whatever you think, whatever you feel, you attract to you.
So I'm saying very, very categorically. It's very clear. It's a universal law. It's not made by Rhonda Byrne, you or me. It is how it is. Gratitude operates through universal law through all the magical realms. It governs our entire life. Whether we believe in or not, it doesn't matter. Right now, the question is to understand that this law of attraction, which governs the entire universe, it's like an atom formation. So, children who are younger will know how atoms and molecules work, right? So, now like attracts like, similar will attract similar. Whatever you give out in the universe, you will attract it. Whether it's health, whether it's wealth, whether it's success, whether it's prosperity, everything is about your thoughts and feelings. Believe me, you think a thought from your mind, you feel it from your heart, whatever you want will come. Because we are all made up of energy. Whatever we think, we become. Whatever we want, we attract. Let's look at some examples.
If you think, I don't like my job, I haven't got enough money, I can't find my perfect partner, I can't pay my bills, I think I'm coming down with something, he or she doesn't appreciate me, I don't get along with my parents, my child is a problem, my life is a mess, or my marriage is in trouble, then you must attract more of those experiences. But if you think about what you're grateful for, like, I love my job, my family is very supportive, I had the best vacation, I feel amazing today, I got the best tax refund ever, or I had a great weekend camping with my son, and you sincerely feel gratitude, the law of attraction says you must attract more of those things in your life. It works in the same way as metal being drawn to magnet. Your gratitude is magnetic. And the more gratitude you have, the more abundance you magnetize. It is the universal law.
So go live this universal law. Whatever you want in life will happen. Simply affirm that you're attracting abundance. Simply be a believer of gratitude. Simply keep thanking in advance. Whatever you want will unfold. Whatever. Today, it's very beautiful. I'll share my magic with you. I wanted Rupal to read. Rupal is hospitalized right now. She's in a hospital room right now. And this lady says, of course I'm there. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? And she says, no, I'm there. How? Magic. I attracted her voice, I attracted her vibes. So whatever you say in gratitude and whatever you want, if you really feel it, you'll attract it. Let's read further.
You will have heard sayings like, whatever goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. and you get what you give. Well, all of those sayings are describing the same law, and they are also describing a principle of the universe that the great scientist Sir Isaac Newton discovered.
So, how wonderful, right?
Yeah.
Whatever we say is what we get. Let's understand further.
Newton's scientific discoveries included the fundamental laws of motion in the universe, one of which says every action always has an opposite and equal reaction. When you apply the idea of gratitude to Newton's law, it says every action giving thanks always causes an opposite reaction of receiving. And what you receive will always be equal to the amount of gratitude you've given. This means that the very action of gratitude sets off a reaction of receiving. And the more sincerely and the more deeply grateful you feel, in other words, the more gratitude you give, the more you will receive.
Simple. Just keep being grateful and attracting whatever you want in life. It's very simple. Very, 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 very simple. Let's talk about the golden thread of gratitude.
The golden thread of gratitude. Dating back thousands and thousands of years to the earliest recordings of humankind, the power of gratitude was preached and practiced, and from there on was passed on to through the centuries, sweeping across continents, permeating one civilization and culture to the next. The major religions of Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, Sikhism, and Hinduism all have gratitude at their core. Muhammad said that gratitude for the abundance you've received is the best insurance that abundance will continue.
I just want to read further. So
Yeah.
just understand all religions are same. All religions have the same thing. Nothing is different. You may be calling yourself a Christian, a Muslim, a Judah, or a Buddha follower, Buddhist, anything. Ultimately, the essence is the same. Muhammad in Islam has talked about gratitude. We've read about it. Buddha in Buddhism talks about. He says that you have no cause for anything but gratitude and joy. So just be grateful. Lao Tzu says, if you rejoice in the way things are, the whole world will belong to you. Krishna says, whenever he's offered, he accepts with joy. So always be ready to accept whatever's coming your way, good or bad, whether you like it or not, just be grateful. Take it joyfully. Baad mein kya hoga, we will see. King David says, he spoke about giving thanks to the whole world for everything between the heavens and the earth. And Jesus says, thank you before he performed any miracle and every miracle. From the Australian Aborigines to the African Maasai and Zulu, from the American Navajo to the Shawnee and the Cherokee to the Tahitians, Eskimo and Maori. The practice of gratitude is the very root of very indigenous religions and traditions. That's how it is. When you arise in the morning, give thanks for the morning light, for your life and strength. Give thanks for your food and the joy of living. If you see no reason for giving thanks, the fault lies with yourself. This is said by Tekume from Shawnee Native American leader. And that's how life is. So at this point, we will conclude today's chapter. It's all going to be about half an hour, crisp half an hour. We will talk about, okay, let's read this page. History is laden with famous figures who practice gratitude and whose achievements put them amongst the greatest human beings who have ever lived, such as Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King Jr., the Dalai Lama, Leonardo da Vinci, Plato, Shakespeare, Aesop, Blake, Emerson, Dickens, Proust, Descartes, Lincoln, Jung, Newton, Einstein, and many, many more. Let's read these four paragraphs. Let's read on page number 10 as well. The magic.
Albert Einstein's scientific discoveries changed the way we see the universe. And when asked about his monumental achievements, he spoke only of giving thanks to others. One of the most brilliant minds of all time thanked other people over 100 times a day for the work they had done. Is it any wonder that so many of life's mysteries were revealed to Albert Einstein? Is it any wonder that Albert Einstein made some of the greatest scientific discoveries in history? He practiced gratitude every single day of his life. And in return, he received many forms of abundance. When Isaac Newton was asked how he had achieved the scientific discoveries he made, he said that he stood on the shoulders of giants. Isaac Newton, recently voted the greatest contributor to science and humankind, was also grateful to those men and women who lived before him. The scientists, philosophers, inventors, discoverers, and prophets who practiced gratitude reaped its results, and most were aware of its inherent power. Yet still, gratitude's power is unknown to most people today, because to experience the magic of gratitude in your life, you have to practice it.
So, very beautifully, all of us have to practice it. That's how life is. It's beautiful because you want it to be beautiful. It's lovely because you want it to be lovely. So, just understand that magic is everywhere. Magic is what governs the world. Magic is what it's all about. So, if you have an attitude of gratitude, everything in your life is beautiful. So please embrace the magic. This is just a beginning. Today we've had the introduction to magic. Tomorrow, again, the second day of introduction. And day after, we start our 28-day journey. So thank you for coming here this morning. And I'll see you all tomorrow at 6:30. 6:25, we start the session. 6:30, we start reading. And that's how it's going to be. Half an hour crisp reading and 7 o'clock we close. Thank you, Rupal, for being here. I'm so grateful to you. Thank you for your
My pleasure.
Thank you.
I'll just have to say 2 minutes I'm going to take, Prachi. So please excuse me, like if I extend the session. But okay, so very quickly, I had COVID. I was on my birthday. Okay, I had gone for a test and it's okay. I was, diagnosed with it. And that was okay. I sailed through it. Okay. Had met 20 people because it was my birthday the night before. So I kept on giving gratitude, and especially I passed it to my parents. I kept on giving gratitude for their health, for everybody's health. Out of the 20 people, only 3 people, although I'd hugged all of them, only 3 people got it. I gave gratitude for everyone's health. Everyone sailed through it, including me. And I kept on giving gratitude and it was lovely. Okay. Even I sailed through it. Now, after that, my health went a little off, which is okay. I'm recovering and I'm very happily recovering. I realized while giving gratitude for everyone's health, I forgot to give gratitude for my own health. And that's when I realized that it started dwindling. So all I'm telling people is please keep giving gratitude for your own health and for the health of your loved ones
So thank you.
right now.
Thank you for this precious share. I'll see you all tomorrow morning at 6:25. Take care. Until then, be magical. Bye-bye.